We're joined by one and only Dr. Jane Goodall. I would like to ask a few questions. It's for the STARMUS Diaries. First of all, how is Mr. H doing?
Mr. H is doing fine, but he was pretty angry because I didn't take him on the platform this morning.
Oh, right.
Because I only had 20 minutes, and with all those thousands of children, I haven't got time for his story.
Oh no. But we have time right now if you want.
He's been to 63 countries with me.
Oh.
He's 33 years old. It was given to me by a man who went blind at 21, decided to be a magician, was told that was impossible. Children don't know he's blind. Then he'll say, things may go wrong in your life. Mm-hmm. Don't give up. There's always a way forward. He taught himself to paint. He does skydiving. And he thought he was giving me a chimpanzee for my birthday. And I took his hand and I said, what is that? Chimpanzees don't have tails. So he said, never mind, take him with you and you know my spirit's with you. So he's my example of the indomitable human spirit.
It couldn't be a better explanation and better story about Mr. H. Thank you. And tell us a little more about today's event. Did you enjoy it? It was for the students of Slovakia. And I know that you do so many things for children all over the world. What would you recommend to young people today who want to pursue their dreams and make the life meaningful and leave a positive impact? How not to lose hope?
Well, when I was 10, that's when I decided I'm going to grow up, go to Africa, live with wild animals, and write books about them. And everybody laughed at me. How will you do that? You don't have money, which we didn't. World War II was raging. Mm-hmm. Africa was, at that time, we knew very little about it. Mm-hmm. And I was just a girl. Girls didn't do that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But my mother, she said, if you really want to do this, you're going to have to work really hard, take advantage of every opportunity. And if you don't give up, you find a way. So that's the message I give to the children.
Yeah.
And I give it to children all around the world. So many have come to me and said, Jane, I want to thank you because you taught me, because you did it. I can do it too.
Yeah, and I think the same way. When you are really, really inspiring for young women, and especially for me personally. I would like to mention, sometimes I think, that's not gonna work, or I don't know, I'm not good enough, and stuff like that. But then I look at you and I understand that, no, you can do this. If Jane Goodall did it, you can do this.
Yeah, but there you are, you see. And that was thanks to my mother. I had this wonderful, supportive mother who never gave up on me. And that makes all the difference. And that's what children need, support.
Support.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. And what do you think about STARMUS, Dr. Jane? Why a festival like this is important?
I think, the idea of STARMUS, bringing together the artists, and also science. I think that's very important because a lot of things have gone wrong because scientists were taught, I was taught when I finally got to university, that to be a good scientist, you have to be objective. Yeah. If you have empathy with your subject, you can't be objective. Well, first of all, that's wrong. But because that was the traditional way of science thinking, mm-hmm. that's led to a lot of very, very bad things. I mean, scientific research onto the use of animals for testing drugs. It's just led to some horrors. I mean, I could mention many, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. We need empathy.
Yes.
And so what STARMUS does, it brings together people who can link head with heart.
Oh.
And that, I think, is really, really important.
It really does. It really does. It links head to heart. This is the first time I actually hear such a way of describing STARMUS. Thank you so much. It really does, because art and science, when it combines, it really is head with the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I love about this year, it's the first time that planet Earth has been considered.
Yes.
And of course, that's the right time for me to come, because I spend my life trying to preserve this planet and slow down climate change and loss of biodiversity before it's too late, and get change in industrial agriculture, for example, and just move away from this crazy idea that you can have unlimited economic development on a planet with finite natural resources, which are going down, and a growing number of people and animals, livestock.
Yeah. Actually, very right time right now to have this theme back to planet Earth, the future of our planet Earth. I'm very glad that it's happening right now.
Yes, it's high time it happened. If we leave it much longer, it's going to be too late.
Too late.
It really will. I mean, many scientists are saying we've reached the tipping point.
Yeah.
The planet's going to go on heating. But if we all get together and everybody does their bit, we can at least slow it down.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Jane. It was such a pleasure and a great honor. Great honor. Thank you.
So much.